Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived an elderly woman named Maya. Her silver hair shimmered in the sunlight, and her face was lined with gentle wrinkles that told stories of a long life. But the most remarkable thing about her was her eyes, full of light, kindness, and wisdom. Everyone in the village loved Maya. She was always smiling, even during difficult times. Though she lived alone in a small cottage near the great banyan tree, and though her husband had passed away many years ago, she never complained. She had no children of her own, yet she cared for everyone like family. Each day she sat under the banyan tree, chatting with villagers, listening to their problems, and offering a warm smile and comforting words. The village itself was hard-working. Some people farmed, others crafted furniture, while a few sold vegetables and handmade goods in the market. Life wasn't always easy. Sometimes the rains didn't come, sometimes crops failed, and sometimes illness spread. Worry and sadness visited many homes. One morning, a young woman named Mira came running to Maya, tears flowing down her cheeks. She looked tired and frightened. "I don't know what to do, Amma," Mira sobbed. "My husband went to the city to find work. It's been months and we haven't heard from him. I have no money and the children are hungry." Maya reached out and held her hand gently. "Sit down, my child," she said softly. "Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Mira wiped her tears. "I'm scared. What if he can't find work? What if he forgets about us? What if he never returns?" Maya looked into her eyes and said, "When we think only of bad things, our hearts grow heavy. But if we think good thoughts, our hearts feel lighter. And sometimes good things follow." Mira asked, "But how can I think good thoughts when everything is going wrong?" Maya smiled kindly and said, "Let me tell you a little story." "Maya's story, there once lived a poor traveler named Ravi," she began. "He had no family, no money, no food, only the clothes on his back. He sat by the river one day, crying. An old woman saw him and asked, 'Why do you cry, son?' Ravi said, 'I have nothing. My life is hopeless.' The old woman looked around and said, 'You have the river, the trees, the sky, the sun. You are alive. You can still walk, breathe, dream. If you keep looking at what you don't have, you'll never be happy. But if you notice what you do have, you will find peace.'" Maya paused. Ravi listened, and for the first time, he noticed the beauty around him. That day his thoughts began to change, and slowly so did his life. Mira listened closely, her tears slowly drying. "So you mean just changing my thoughts will change my life?" Maya smiled again. "Yes, start your day with a hopeful heart. Say, 'Today will be a good day. Care for your children with love. Trust that your husband is trying his best. Worry will not feed you, but hope might give you strength." Mira nodded. "I will try, Amma. I'll start today." "That's the first step, my dear," Maya whispered, weeks later. Mira woke up each day and said, "Today will be a good day." She cooked what little food she had, played with her children, and prayed with hope in her heart. Her days were still hard, but she smiled more often. And then, one morning, a letter arrived. Her husband had found work in the city and was sending money home. He would return soon. Mira was overjoyed. She ran straight to Maya's house, clutching the letter in her hand. "He's coming back, Amma," she cried. "Your words, they gave me strength." Maya smiled deeply. "You see, my child, good thoughts invite good things. Problems will always visit, but if we face them with courage and hope, they will pass." And so, word of Maya's wisdom spread through the village. One by one, people came to speak with her. The farmer with no rain, the weaver with no buyers, the sick, the lonely. She always told them, "Think good thoughts, and good will follow." And slowly the village changed. People smiled more, helped each other more. They still had troubles, but they faced them with stronger hearts. And under the great banyan tree, Maya sat, her silver hair glowing in the sun, her eyes still bright with kindness, and her smile always there.